August 25th, I went to CEDA, the Economic Development Agency for the region. Public Works was just fine. Everyone stayed in line, thanks to the guidance of Gina.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you a breakdown of the Moscow City Council meeting from September 6th, 2022. Highlights from this meeting include reports from the Moscow Farmers Market and Clearwater Economic Development Association, 2 public hearings for property rezoning, and a report by the Palouse Basin Aquifer Committee. Let's get into it. First up, a report from the Moscow Farmers Market. Jamie Hill and Amanda Argona gave a summary report of the farmers market most recent activities, including a new market vendor expansion, assessment of market attendance and interest, new farmers market branding including tote bags, and voting for the farmers market in the American Farmers Market Celebration event. Next up was a report from the Clearwater Economic Development Association, or CEDA. Dodd Snodgrass, the executive director, gave a presentation on recent projects and economic development activities that CEDA has been up to, including events at the University of Idaho, revolving loan grant programs, fire hall development, and community development grants. Following that, a public hearing for the rezone of a 10-acre property located north of the current terminus of War Bonnet Drive. The applicant, represented by Cody Moore, proposed to rezone the property from MB, motor business, to multiple family residential, or R4 zoning, the most intense residential land use permitted in the county. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of this proposal with the condition that War Bonnet Drive and the public utilities for the area be extended through the north of the property as the property is developed. With no public comment, the hearing was closed, and this rezone was approved unanimously by the Moscow City Council. Next up was a public hearing for the Anderson 7th Edition subdivision. This was a request to eliminate a condition of approval. The original hearing for this subdivision was conducted on July 21st of this year, and it was approved with one of the conditions being that a vehicular access to a parcel labeled Block 2, Lot 7 be limited to Sunnyside Avenue, with no vehicular access permitted from Palouse River Drive. Originally, this particular property, so Block 2, Lot 7, was anticipated to be residential, and Council was concerned about introducing a driveway onto Palouse River Drive, but the current proposal gives the property a commercial use, changing the anticipated structure and access permissions that would otherwise be granted there. Planning and Zoning once again recommended modifying the existing condition for the approval of this change. Some public testimony was given in favor of approval, with Councilor Julia Parker expressing some concerns regarding traffic congestion in the area. She initially made a motion to deny this modification, but no second was given. After some deliberation, another motion was made to approve with the condition that the potential commercial property cut off access from Sunnyside Avenue if in fact a commercial property is built there, and this was approved 5-1 by the Moscow City Council. The last item on the agenda was a water alternative study by the Palouse Basin Aquifer Committee, or PBAC. Tyler Palmer presented on PBAC's recent work with Alta Science and Engineering as they continue to work on feasible water supply projects. This report detailed the historical decline of the aquifers alongside historical solutions. Part of the solution involves finding potential alternative water sources while keeping the public involved with the whole process. These alternatives were presented by Celine Accord, with a priority being finding a more long-term source of water. The Council then fielded questions regarding the study and future PBAC work on this subject, including what part providing solutions to climate change may have to play in the future. Once that was done, Celine spoke briefly about next steps, including funding, community outreach, and the future timeline for the projects before the Council accepted the report. Last on Monday, the City Council gave their reports, where each City Councilor gave an update as to what they've been up to recently. And a big highlight from that came from the mayor, which was the final amount of money being confirmed for the Pullman-Moscow Regional Airport Terminal. So, that's the latest from the Moscow City Council. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.